Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Beth. And today I am working in Van Gogh's Grayscale. And I am working on, well, Starry Night. Now this particular picture of Starry Night is on the dark side. I have seen other representations of this that is not this dark. On the other hand, I'm going way too bright. At least it looks better than my previous attempt in this book. Alright, so I thought I would give you an update on the mouse situation. That looks like brownie red. I think we've got it basically under control. Don't like that. But what are you gonna do? All right, no, not the mice. I'm talking about the picture. So the bait traps I put out, they took like 3 out of the 15 that I put out, so okay. And then they put up some traps, and I have no idea if that worked at all. Couldn't see any reduction in the amount of activity that I had. So I ended up getting what do you call it, the electronic ones that emit this really high-pitched sound, in the hopes that, you know, that would work. And you know what? The first 24 hours I had it up, I heard a lot of mousy freaking out. They did not like that at all. So, since then, I've not seen anything. Okay? So, I'm really, really hopeful that that took care of the problem. We can hope. We can hope. If you notice, or if you follow my community channel, you will see that I have had a lot of energy issues. This is normal for me. I go through waves, kind of like going through waves with my mood or other, you know, my illnesses. So yeah, really, really tired right now. Where's that? There's that one. Sometimes this is like, where's Waldo? Finding all the bits and bobs. There's some yellow up here, although it's not very bright. Have you ever heard of the spoon theory? Now, this is a really, really old thing that I can think of. It's at least 15 years. It's probably older than that. And it explains how energy works for someone who is disabled. and you may not understand it. If it's not necessarily you that's disabled, but a friend or a family member, and you're not sure what it means. So you do a Google search. Maybe I'll put one a description. I'll put a link in the description so you can find it easier. But basically, it is this girl was in a restaurant and talking to a really good friend who asked her, you know, why are you like this? Why do you say you're going to do something and then, you know, you never do, you know, and that kind of thing. So she, on the spot, came up with a way of describing what it's like. And she took some spoons off the restaurant table, and she took some off the one next to her, and she said, okay. She handed some to her friend. She says, we have this many spoons. And this is, the spoon is how much energy you have for the day. Now, let's say you want to take a shower. A shower is going to cost you 1 spoon. And if you want to cook a dinner, that's going to cost you 1.5 spoons. Going out, it's going to cost you 3 spoons to go out. Now, let's go over the things that you do naturally during the day. And, you know, she went down the list. You get up, you get dressed, you take a shower, you have breakfast, you do this, that. And at the end of the day, or actually before the end of the day, you're out of spoons. All right? So what do? Well, basically, you just kind of like chill on the couch and, you know, zone out and watch TV. But if you're lucky, you can do that, or you go to sleep. Sometimes you think you're going to be able to go out, but you discover that you just don't have the energy, and so you don't. You can't. You can't get dressed. And people think you're just blowing them off when you're not. You can occasionally borrow the energy from the next day. But that has repercussions. That means the next day you're basically in bed all day. Anyway, she described it a lot better than I just did. So you should really, really go check her out. It's a very informative little piece of work. Very good. And it's been a very, very long time since I read this thing. So, yeah, I probably missed a few of the nuances of what she was talking about. I don't like these little houses. There's something I'm missing. What am I missing? Kind of a dull blue. Do I have a dull blue? That's dull green. But let's try it. It's just a turquoise blue. Let's see if this works. Oh, that might work when it dry. At least if it makes it look like a house. Yeah, this is going to get real messy real quick. I was doing really well right up to this point. So yeah, good stuff with the mice. I'm having energy issues. But I've been doing a lot of sleeping. You know, I read somewhere or heard about it that Van Gogh had some kind of vision problem, and they like named it, or they're thinking that he did, by how he saw things. Like when color blindness, that needs to be a lot darker. But you know, my eyesight isn't that good. And I see stuff like this all the time, but usually when it's raining. Not necessarily through, you know, like a windscreen when it's raining. You know how you can get that blurred kind of look. But like in just normal rain, I can get that halo effect. You know, overall, I didn't do too bad on this picture. Except for right here. I got lost. And this is just supposed to be sky, and I ended up putting green in it, and that was a total mess up. But other than that, this isn't that bad. Needs darks. That's what I'm missing. Okay, let's go with a gray. Dark gray. Darkish gray. Do a neutral. Neutral 9. I think that's what I need, basically. Okay, let's see if we see here. I've been having a lot of migraines lately. Yeah, some magnificent auras. That's my church for my best April hunt. And yeah, happy with that. Got that done. Yeah, I'm liking it's a lot better with the outlines done in. So I hope you're having a good day. We're getting cold again here in jolly old England. We had a couple of really, really nice days. And yeah, it said, we're done with that. Back to your usual. There's got to be something in here. I know this is a bush. This is a bush. There's got to be something in here. But basically, no, there isn't. Alrighty. Yeah, he does do a little bit of defining up here, doesn't he? I saw a fox in our garden. He showed up when I was doing my color along. And he did indeed scare the heck out of me. Turns out he was eating the cat food that I was leaving out for the ferals, which is fine. You know, we've gone 2 years without seeing a feral in the house or in the garden. And I don't know what happened to them, but they're just gone. Then I saw one show up a couple of months ago, so I started putting out some food. And yeah, the little fox showed up. And he is, as far as I can tell, an albino. The first pure white fox that I've seen. And he was finishing off that cat food. Now, luring in a fox is fine because he's going to eat those outdoor mice just as much as a feral cat will. So, you know, feral cat during the day, foxes at night. Let's take care of those mice in the garden. I am happy with that. Okay, you know what? I'm not really improving this any. I'm having fun with it, but yeah. Yeah. I could do better, but I think this is enough. My church is done. And I had fun with this picture. Well, guys, I will see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.